Hello, welcome back, Box1 here, and today we're going to be showing off this set. This is the 2018 General Grievous's Combat Speeder, and at the time it wasn't really viewed as a great set because of the price and the size of it, but we'll talk about that in the end. For now, let's get on to the two minifigures. The first of the two minifigures is this Mace Windu minifigure with the purple lightsaber, and I think it looks quite good. I like that purple lightsaber. They used an older one in the in other sets, but this is the darker version of the purple lightsaber. He has some back printing, no obverse head because he's, well, bald, and yeah, just an overall pretty nice Mace Windu. There are only two minifigures in this set, and the second one is, of course, General Grievous, the white version. This is the first time this white version came out. There was the yellow version before it, but this is the white version of it. And he looks pretty good. He has all four lightsabers. And he has his great posture, as you can see. But yeah, there's a very nice minifigure. I have all the arms and everything. I got this when it came out. I at a Target, I think. Because, I don't know. I just really liked the set and I liked Grievous. So now I have General Grievous. So, pretty cool. As you can see, 2 green, 2 blue lightsabers. But yeah, moving on from the minifigures, which I think are quite good, actually. I like them both. We can get into the actual set. Now, as you can see, it's a pretty small build, but it is a pretty... it's just a fine build. It's a bit oversized. That's one thing I will say. I'm pretty sure it's a bit oversized for what it's supposed to be. So that's one thing about it as well. It does have some nice spears on the front, in black. Some nice stickered pieces. There's no printed pieces that I know of in this set. So... that's kind of unfortunate, but these are big sticker pieces that go over rounded pieces, which are kind of annoying to put on, but yeah, I guess I managed to do it. And you can see it has some very nice angling, though, with the Technic to angle this piece at the correct height. It has a control area here with a seat for one figure, that being General Grievous. And you can fit him on there very nicely. If you just take off his arms and his lightsabers, it looks quite good. He can't actually hold these because of their angle and how far back that is, or how close it is. But it does look pretty nice. Obviously, as I said, it's a bit oversized. I'll show you a picture of what it's supposed to look like on screen. But yeah, it's a bit oversized, so it looks a bit odd, but it does have some cool little features, which I'll show you next. It has an engine in the back, which I will say before I show you the features. Looks pretty good, has that big wheel piece there. I know that was in a bunch of older sets. And here, on the underside, it has, as I said, some cool features, such as 2 spring-loaded shooters. That one didn't go. Let's see if I can reload and fire. Wow, it's getting stuck on something. I think it's this edge here. One more time. There we go. But it can fit the 4 lightsabers on the bottom as well using these clips. And there you go, you can see how that works. You can also store the extra Grievous arms on the lightsaber blades, which probably doesn't feel good, but you can do that. And it does have some of these transparent or translucent clear tiles that help it glide along the surface instead of dragging too much. Oh, I decapitated Grievous by accident. Oops. But yeah, pretty nice little set. I'll say my opinions on it as well as some things that are good about it and some things that are bad. Overall, I think this is a pretty good set in terms of figures, and the build's nice, but I will say it is quite inaccurate, it is quite oversized, so that is one thing about it that I don't necessarily like, but I still think it looks good overall. And then the other thing that people don't like about it is that it's a retail price with $30, which back then was crazy, but now it's kind of like, okay, it probably would be 40 now. But for back then, I do think it was a bit high. I think it should have been 20. But it did come with Grievous. Either way, I do think it is quite a good set, though. I think it just didn't go as well as it should have at the time because of the price and just the oversized, inaccurate nature. But yeah, I do hope you enjoyed. I thought this was an interesting one that I got back then. And I shall see you next time. Goodbye.